Good morning. We're feeling better today. I felt like total shit last night. Yeah, probably just didn't drink enough water, which is always the case for me. So this is where we're at. We are literally just down the hill. Right up there is the Timothy Lake Junction, where it splits and you can go around the other side of the lake. Initially we looked over there. I showed footage of the lake there. We hiked that to see if we could find somewhere to camp, but there's so many people, there was just nothing. So then we went back around the other side, past the junction again, looked there, people everywhere. So this is where we landed. We just made our own little campsite back in the trees, and it worked just fine. So today, I don't know what today's gonna bring, because we're gonna hit the Twin Lakes Junction, and given that it's still 4th of July weekend, that's Frog Lake and all that, I'm sure it's just crammed with people. So we may have to do this same thing again tonight. And then hopefully Timberline tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like, but we'll check in later. Up on water source, there's, I don't know if you can read that, it says campsites and Little Crater Lake 4 miles this way, and there are campsites down in here. The spring should not be far. I'll be sure to get a little video of it. So yeah, the spring was right there, right where I was pointing, where the campsites were. There's a spring, and it's mosquito heaven in there. So if you are thinking to camp there, change your plans. Not gonna happen. Well, I mean, I guess it could if you're crazy. We'll keep moving. Got our water, and we'll filter it somewhere else. You know what's super amazing and super cool is that's where we're headed. Like, we're gonna go up to that timberline, past all these trees, around, up to that timberline that you can barely see, around the mountain, and down the other side. It's just crazy. Okay, we just made it to the Frog Lake Twin Lakes trailhead. I'm just waiting for Chris to catch up, and then we're gonna figure out what to do. I don't know if we'll venture to Frog Lake and try to find a spot, but or we'll just keep up the PCT and look for a spot off trail. Yeah, but it's been a good afternoon, and it doesn't look too crowded here, so that's good. Good morning. I did not get any video last night, but we made it up to the second junction of Twin Lakes, where you can split off and go to Upper Twin Lake. We went up there because there in Fryout was notes of a campsite a half-mile sobo from that junction. And it hadn't been used for quite a while, so some plants had grown in on it, but we were still able to make it work very carefully, and it was good. It was a good spot. Although we had like one jogger come by at 7:30, and because we were right off trail, a jogger at 7:30, a Sobo hiker, a couple going Sobo probably like 9:30, somewhere in there, after we had already dozed off. And then at 2 in the morning, 2 night hikers going Nobo. So it was busy, but good. So it's 7:30. We're early because we know we're gonna hit Timberline Lodge today and have a beer and food. So and it's a horrible climb this morning. So we are leaving the Twin Lakes Trail. We'll hit Barlow Pass, cross that, and just head on up to Timberline. It's a pretty morning today. All right, so we just made it to Barlow Pass. There's a parking lot, picnic table. You could camp here, but there's a parking lot, so there's obviously the highways right here. And this ends section F. Section F begins, I believe, at Santiam Pass, but we could not do that whole section because of snow right now. That's why we started at Ollalie. And now we will continue on, and section G. So that begins here and we'll end at Cascade Locks for section G. So far I think it's like 8:30 in the morning, and we're just a couple miles from water, I think, or a few miles. So we'll do that and just keep pushing on. This is the little campsite area, just on the PCT, 2 miles from the lodge. I think another mile to the junction for the Timberline Trail, and a nice stream. So it's a good spot. And the mosquitoes are not bad right now anyway. All right, we are getting closer. We're definitely on Hood now, and that's way down there, Salmon River. We will go down there and cross it, and then way up there, probably can't see that, is the lodge. You can see the parking lot at this point. That's about it. So a little more up, and then a sharp down, and another sharp sandy log uphill, but we're getting there. And there's a beer and a chair on the patio waiting for me right now. We made it. We are just the tree line right above Timberline Lodge. The lodge is right through those trees, and snowboarders behind me. I'll get a little video of them. It's kind of cool. But there are various tent sites back in these trees. So we're gonna, it's only 11:15, I think. So we're gonna have a Nero and go eat lunch and have beer and have dinner and wake up and have breakfast.
Lunch, dinner, breakfast.
And then we'll hit the trail again tomorrow. So it'll be a good day.